Hello guys, welcome back to another romance book recommendation video. I have 5 books for you guys today, so let's get started. So the first one is Call It What You Want by Alyssa. This book, I rated this book 6 stars. This is one of my only, I think I have 5 or 6 of them, 6-star books ever. So you know that I love this book. But this book follows the main character Sloane, and it like follows her through her situationship and like toxic relationship over like many years, and also like her first love. And so this book was very like, I related to this book a lot, which is why it was a 6-star book for me. It was just so emotional, like, and so relatable for me the whole time, like to Sloane and even to the other characters. And this book also is a little bit spicy as well, like most of the others on this list. But I just thought this book was like absolutely amazing. Like I have like so many things underlined and everything, but this book is like a perfect little romance story. It's not super long, and I loved it. I definitely recommend this one if you guys would like to read it. The next one, I read this one on my Kindle, so I'm just going to put a picture of it over here, but this is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. 5 stars for me, and this book is definitely spicy. It is the spiciest book on this list, and maybe the spiciest, with like still a good plot and stuff, romance book I've ever read. But Wild Love follows main characters Ford and Rosie. It includes tropes of brother's best friend, co-worker romance, and also a little bit of like grumpy sunshine like romance a little bit. I'm not like super into that one, but it's definitely in this book a little bit. It includes somewhat childhood, like friends childhood romance as well, which that's one of my favorite tropes ever. But Wild Love is really it's really a spicy story, and it's so funny. I was giggling the whole time I was reading this book, honestly. Okay, and next is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. This is a summer romance book, obviously. I rated this book 3.5 stars. Okay, it wasn't 4 or 5 just because I personally didn't relate to any of the characters like a whole lot, but it was still a very good romance story, and the plot is very creative also. The story follows Justin and Emma, who decide to date, so a little bit of a fake dating trope, I guess, who decide to date after realizing that the people that they date always find their soulmates after they break up with Justin and Emma. So they decide to date each other to see if they'll find their soulmate. So it is a fake dating trope, also summer trope. The plot of this book is very creative. I will give that to it. It really is. And this one also definitely a little spicy as well. So yes, is one of my other 6-star books. It's crazy that 2 of my 6-star books are in this video, and it's crazy that I've already found 2 6-star books this year, because I really normally only find 2 a year, right? But this is Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. There's also a movie to this book that is just equally as amazing, and Channing Tatum is in it. Okay, it was the story of Savannah and John, and it also is a summer romance, but also a lifetime romance. And as you can see, Dear John, it does include some letters in there, like from John and Savannah. So that's really cute if you like that. Includes like military, like army stuff also. I like that in books sometimes, and that's like John goes off to the military or army, whatever it is, so that's in the story as well. But I just love Nicholas Sparks. Every time I read one of his books, I feel like I'm watching a movie. A lot of his books are made into movies, literally, because they're so good. Like, I mean, The Notebook, The Best of Me, Dear John, like there's so many of them. But yeah, this is one of my 6-star books, so I will always recommend it. I was losing my mind reading this book. So yeah. So the next one, this is fun because this book kind of caught me by surprise a little bit, because it is a sports romance book. So this is The Art of Catching Feelings right here. First of all, the cover of this book, I did a reading vlog of this, so you've already seen me talk about this, but the cover of this book is beautiful. But anyways, I rated this book 4 stars. It is a baseball sports romance, obviously. I don't always love sports romance. I've only read a couple and like I haven't liked them, but I read this book for my book club and this one was definitely better than the other sports romance books I've read. There definitely is a little bit of spice in this book, and there also is, I know some people like this and some people don't like it. I like it, but there definitely is like text inclusion in the book. Let me see if I can find some. And there's also like mentions of like social media in the book as well. That's how the two characters like come in contact with each other at first, is over social media and text and stuff. But I think the text, like the texting in this book is included very well. Here's like some of it, like their initials and then text, so I think it's included in like the pages very well. It's really well done. But yeah, I just thought both of the characters were really likable, and cute little baseball story, you know, if you like that. So yeah, that's all of my romance recommendations for today. I've read all of these books within the past like month, so there definitely will be more romance recommendations throughout the year as I read more romance books. I'm actually reading one right now, which is another pretty popular book I want to show you guys, is Seven Summers by Paige Toon. I've read one of her books before and I really did like it, so I just started this one last night. I'm only that far into it, but that's also a romance book. So thank you guys for watching. Go read these books, and as always, my Goodreads is linked on my little link tree in the description, so you can see how I actually like rated all of them and all the other books that I've read that aren't romance books either, because I do read those also. So yeah, bye guys.